CultfiggaTV.
A new law that allows police to charge drug dealers with murder if a user dies from an overdose is being applied to a woman accused of buying drugs from a dealer. Grapevine police arrested and charged Cammie Ludwig this week after her boyfriend's November overdose in a Grapevine home. Police say she purchased fentanyl-laced pills, Xanax, cocaine, and more from dealers in Fort Worth and Louisiana. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is in Grapevine with the story.
Steve, and Grapevine police say that Cammie Ludwig purchased fentanyl pills from a dealer in Fort Worth multiple times. In fact, police say the night before Nolan's death, she traveled to that Fort Worth home and then back here to Grapevine. An arrest warrant was issued on Friday for murder. Police tell us she turned herself in yesterday alongside her attorney. North Texas attorney and former Tarrant County judge William Shane Nolan died of a fentanyl overdose in November. Nolan.
Now, whoa. Let's back up here. This guy, the judge, died of an overdose. Yes, the judge was on powder, pills, meth, all of the cocktails that you could think of, he was taking with his girlfriend that he was sending to get these drugs, allegedly. Now, this is a big scandal. Now, yes, they've arrested her and charged her with murder because of this new law that now they're saying, you know what? They're trying to stop, really, they're trying to charge drug dealers for killing their kids. You know, a lot of their kids been dying from pills. See, a lot of whites for a long time been addicted to pills when we wasn't even knew what was going on. We wasn't even with all that prescription pill nonsense. You better not have more than a Tylenol in my daddy's house growing up. That's real talk. With all the narcotics in the goddamn cabinet. But little did we know on the other side of town, they been hip to it. They been on them pills and their kids been on them pills. But now it's a way deadlier time. Those pills are fake pills. Those pills are cut with fentanyl. And a lot of their loved ones are dying. Because a lot of their loved ones are addicted. This guy been sending plenty of people to prison, run their homes, felony, while he was on the same drugs. You see, this is just like Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. Remember Joe Biden say he's sending people, if you get caught with a lip piece, 5 years. He was smiling while Hunter Biden had enough to go to prison for life. Joe Biden was sending our people, getting us locked up under the crime bill. This punk love to look over his counter, look over his bench, and look down on somebody and tell them get their life right. They're ruining themselves. They're a threat to society. 5 years in the pen for what he was already at home doing his goddamn self. Just discussing. But it caught up with him. It caught up with him and cost him his goddamn life. Now they're lashing out and want to get the woman. You see, I believe they probably going to tell her keep her mouth closed. We won't charge you with the full murder if you don't tell about the wild sex parties you, the judge, and other powerful people in that goddamn community had. I'm going to dig deep into this shit because it's a bigger picture here. This guy, the cases he was overseeing need to be looked into. We need to know, was he impaired? Was he in the right state of mind? We need to go back and see, was this some type of mishaps in a lot of those cases? And oh yes, if anybody went in his court, definitely should be getting with their lawyer. Oh, throw that out. Retry me. I'm definitely not finna be, because he was under the influence. They can't prove he wasn't, but what you can prove was he was addicted to drugs. That's what we can prove. And then we'll get a timeline from the young lady on how long the judge was doing these drugs. You see where we're going with this? Now, did the judge let some of the dealers that was cool with him go? Was the judge being lenient on people who had the right complexion for the protection? This is a damn scandal.
November, Nolan's girlfriend at the time, 35-year-old Cammie Ludwig, now faces a murder charge nearly 3 months after his death.
Oh, she know everything.
A new state law went into effect in September, creating a criminal offense of murder for manufacturing or supplying fentanyl that results in death.
Hey, I'm all for cleaning up the goddamn streets. That's good, because I don't want white, Mexican, black. I don't want Asian. I don't want nobody, kids dying off this crap. But you could have done this a long time ago when our babies was dying from overdosing on junk, poison in the street. But bad news done beat you home. Karma is a bitch. Boomerang. Now your seeds are addicted and they're dying from fake pills or drugs or narcotics that's cut. You see? Now they got to pass new laws to protect their own. But once again, it's gonna help some of us because they can get to the punks pushing this shit good. You murder somebody with this crap, yeah, I deserve to be in jail. Cause I don't want nobody dealing nothing. You didn't have to sell them that. You could have sold them the real deal. Oh, you scumbags, it's disgusting.
They found evidence that she sought out the pills, she bought them, and she brought them back to the victim, where he then took them and died.
On November 20th, 2023, Grapevine police responded to a death investigation at a home near Hall Johnson Road and Pool Road just before 5 a.m. Police say Ludwig called 911 and claimed she woke up to Nolan lying unresponsive next to her and ran to a neighbor's home. Nolan's 9-year-old son was also home at the time. When officers entered, they found the 47-year-old dead in his bedroom from a drug overdose. According to an arrest warrant affidavit, the Tarrant County medical examiner later confirmed fentanyl and trazodone, an antidepressant, were both in Nolan's system. Detectives located 40 blue fentanyl-laced pills marked with M30, along with cocaine, oxycodone, and Xanax in Ludwig's purse. They also found pills on the floor next to the bed where Nolan was found, and a cut straw on the vanity suggesting...
Huh? Somebody else would be in prison. This dude here, how do we know he wasn't selling these things also? He done lost his life. They pissed. But they don't know what type of can of worms they opening up because now people who went to jail up under this judge, they're like, oh, hell no. This man giving out life to other people for what they found in his goddamn house. Let me tell you something about these type of motherfuckers. Because remember, I come from that life. They don't, all that stuff, they not, this the man, he ain't just doing it, he making a little bit too. He know judges, he know lawyers. He the dude, they go, you got it. Then he send her to the dealers and she get a big supply of the stuff. And I'm saying, come on, man. This is disgusting. And I can guarantee you they threatening this lady to zip it, keep your mouth closed because it's police officers and their wives also, oh, they having some back problems. You got any of those pills? I need to get some sleep. That's common practice amongst them. But these dirty bastards sitting there doing all the drugs in the world, they got the nerve to wake up the next morning, go in them courthouses and sentence people, look disgustingly at you, make you feel bad about yourself. If you got caught in the mishaps, got caught dealing, because you know you should have been pushing that poison, but ruining your life when their life is fine and perfect. Look at the grand home he's staying in. Yeah, never been convicted of a felony. I know you haven't, bitch. You get this game is rigged. You should have been. That's serious goddamn business. And now they done circle back for her because he dead and they want her to shut the fuck up. And they probably going, where's the rest on the people who sold the product to her? Uh-oh. Where's now you're saying she went to go get all this stuff. Y'all didn't tell me you busted nobody. This ain't about them. This is about her shutting up. And if they do go to the dealers, they're going to tell them, look, just zip it, man. Just because what was going on with these people, it's federal. I'll be damned acting like it's just, please.
Suggesting pills were being crushed and snorted. Ludwig was initially arrested and charged with possession of a controlled substance in November. A search of Ludwig's phone revealed her sources of the fentanyl-laced pills were identified by the names Blue and T, who live at a home in Fort Worth.
Huh? Blue, T, yeah, it's on the news. I told you, where is Blue and T? Where's Blue? Where is Blue and where is T? The people that she got the narcotics and stuff from. Well, why is she arrested and not Blue and T? She's been threatened because she done parted with some other judges. One thing, she done see some P. Diddy type stuff going on right here. That judge done had her swing. They disgusting swingers too. The people get on them pills and doing all kind of shit. They went through that phone, took her phone, and found way more than just those goddamn names. I'm gonna stick this case. It's some, oh boy, it's something here.
Phone records also showed Ludwig traveled to the Fort Worth address the night before Nolan's death. Police later found a package at Nolan's Grapevine home. It was from Louisiana, addressed to Ludwig. Inside, an iPhone box with dozens of Xanax pills.
So that's just, it's more evidence that she was the one bringing in the drugs.
Shipping. That's federal. I told you, but she bringing it in for who? Her boyfriend. The judge. She ain't got no money. She ain't that man balling. Nigga, please. They think we stupid.
Case for the state to prove.
Tuesday, we spoke to criminal defense attorney Zachary Ferguson, who is not affiliated with the case. The law allowing Ludwig to be charged with murder is still new and so far has mostly been used against drug dealers and drug suppliers.
But they using it against her because he died. He is a drug dealer, goddammit. Now, the packages was shipped. Everybody named Mama know he getting that shit shipped to her. He paying for it. She ain't pay. But they don't want the evidence against him. And they finna try, this case finna try to get swept under the rug. Later on, they'll be saying it's just a misunderstanding. You know, we got people need help with, you know, they gonna say he needed help dealing with depression and all this BS instead of he needed to be in federal prison for, man, please, if you went Big Meech, y'all found Big Meech passed out drug where they would not be saying, they wouldn't charge his girlfriend. They a kingpin, overdose on his own supply.
To a grand jury to decide if Ludwig's alleged purchase of the drugs that led to Nolan's overdose constitutes a murder charge.
This disgusting, man.
From my understanding that the facts of this case,
but they tearing this butt up in that comment section. I peeped it out before I brought this to y'all. They going off like, what about this judge? He been seeing over people cases, man. Please don't just throw all attention on her. Please, what about this dude, the judge?
Was the intent of the bill when the bill was passed? I don't think it was intended to pursue individuals who are drug users.
Now, Cammie Ludwig has hired an attorney. A statement from her attorney was released to Fox 4 saying, in part, fentanyl murder is a serious accusation and judgment should be withheld until all of the facts and circumstances are known. We proudly defend Cammie as she too struggles with the loss of a beloved friend. Now, Ludwig has since bonded out of jail, and Grapevine police tell us they are still working to track down these drug dealers. That is still an open investigation. They say more arrests.
How are you working to track them down when you got their goddamn address? Have you kicked the goddamn door in? What type of police are these? You mean to tell me y'all got this on the news? Y'all running all this? Y'all got time to do this? Y'all got time? How about y'all do some investigations? Have y'all went by the house and say, this is the house where the dealers, come on, man, who y'all playing with, man? See, this is scumbags in this city. This judge gonna bring a lot more people down. What was in that phone? But now she out of jail, they threatening her, telling her to keep her damn mouth closed, and they'll drop the motherfucking case. Now they pretend like they looking for dealers. He is the dealer. Probably some more police officers somewhere. But I can guarantee you this, they done been swinging. They done been partying with other city officials. This is some high up stuff right here. All of them been on drugs. Ooh, this finna get good. Cult Figga. Follow me.